Aloha and welcome. I've got my great friend Lourdes with me today, and we're going to start a series of videos here for a raw beginner. Now, Lourdes has just come out of a job where she was sitting down in a desk for many hours a day for years. And with that, she's acquired some injuries that she's working through in beautiful ways right now in her hips and in her low back. And so this series of videos is really going to be beautifully put together for somebody who is coming back from injuries, from somebody who is just coming back and starting a fitness practice. We're going to start it from foundation. We're going to build slow, and over time we're going to really create a holistic approach to our fitness routine. Today we're starting with the basics. So thanks for being here, Lourdes. We're going to start with our feet parallel and hip distance. So parallel feet is defined by placing a line from your second toe straight through the center of the heels, and those two lines will be parallel to one another. Go and place your hands upon your heart. You can just let your elbows dangle to your sides. Check that you're not hyperextending your knees back. So for many of us, we'll have a tendency to do that. So you can bend your knees just ever so slightly so the back of the knees feels soft. Nicely done. And go ahead and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths here. Just the fact that you are here right now, showing up for yourself in this way is profound and it's beautiful. I acknowledge you, and I invite you to acknowledge yourself in this way too. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. As you exhale, ground down heavily into your feet so that your feet feel settled onto the earth. And then keeping your heavy feet with an inhale, you can open your eyes and stretch your arms overhead. Exhale, hands will come to prayer right in front of the heart. And we're going to coordinate breath and arms a few rounds. Keeping your feet heavy, inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hands to heart. So you go ahead and keep going, Lourdes. I'm just going to observe as you move. Awesome. So the back of the knees are staying soft. You'll want to check that at home as well. I love how Lourdes is staying nice and solid and steady in her legs. 2 more times, even as the arms move. So to create this steadiness, hug the muscles of your legs around your bones, like you're giving yourself a warm embrace in the legs. And we'll continue to play with that 1 more time. We'll continue to play with that action as we move through our series today. So let's go ahead and take our hands to our hips. Let's open up our feet so they're about outer hip distance and just check that they are truly parallel. Let's actually put our hands here. So we're going to use the hands as like a counterbalance. Exhale down into a squat and inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Then go ahead and continue there. So by bringing the hands out in front of you as you squat, it kind of counterbalances the booty moving back, and it can make it easier. It can help you to find a rhythm that's smooth, and that's what we're going for here. So for this round, we're going to do a good number of squats here. I just want you to find the counterbalance. Reach the arms forward. Stay very heavy in your heels. Now, I've been working with Lourdes for a few weeks, and she's done a remarkable job at transforming her squats. Observe how she draws her booty back as she squats. Keep going with that rhythm, Lourdes. So what it's not is this, bringing the knees forward, which creates a lot of flexion in the ankle joint. Now, a couple weeks ago, was more where Lourdes was at in her squat. And you can just see how she's embodying so much strength and awareness knowing in her body very quickly. So this is beautiful. So again, stay in the heels. We're going to go for another 6. 5. As you come standing, keep your feet heavy, but hug the muscles of the legs onto the bones. Even more so from your feet, pull the muscles up the legs into the pelvis like you're pulling on a tight pair of yoga pants. Every time you stand, 2 more. That's 1 and 2. Nicely done. From here, we're just going to march in place. Now, if marching in place does not feel good, maybe it's a little bit too much to do one leg at a time, then I just want to invite you to walk around your room at home. I just want to break up some of these squats. And that's where we were with Lourdes actually a couple weeks ago. We would take the squats, and in between we would do the walking. And being on one side at a time is what we're finding is creating pain right now in her hips. But when she's got 2 feet solid on the floor, she's able to work through that pain. And I'm here at her side just making sure her alignment's fine. And I'm going to guide you through that same alignment as well. So this right here is a breakthrough that we're celebrating with Lourdes today. Yahoo! That she's able to move a little more freely now, weight bearing one leg at a time. It's so awesome to celebrate our breakthroughs when we have them. And this is awesome. It's so beautiful. Good. And let's go ahead and just release 2 feet to the floor here. Awesome. Now we're going to change the squat to feet fairly wide. Open them as wide as your sticky mat will let you go. But do keep your feet as parallel as you can. All right. Let's go ahead and do the same counterbalance. Hands will reach forward and then inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Good. We're going to keep this rhythm going. And I just want to keep using Lourdes as an amazing example that within a couple weeks' time, you can profoundly change your alignment in an exercise. You can profoundly uplift the way that you feel in an exercise. I wish we would have gotten this on video a couple weeks ago because this is a total transformation in the way that she's moving in her body. And I want to encourage you the same. Keep playing with these exercises consistently. These are the foundational exercises that are going to allow you to transform into a magnificent place in your health and wellness. We're going to do about another 10. Notice how her knees are staying as wide as her ankles. Keep going, Lourdes. So this is not the exercise. The knees do not collapse into the center, but they stay wide. And you're doing remarkable. Every time you come standing, keep your feet heavy, but pull the muscles of the legs up so that you're really participating. Yeah, 3 more. 3. Good. Stay heavy in your heels. 2 and 1. You're getting to the burn? Yes, that's where we want to be. Go ahead and just walk your feet together and start to march it out. And if marching it out is not working for you, I'm going to invite you just to walk around the room. Regardless if you're walking around the room or marching, check that you're not hyperextending the knees back as you bring that foot back to foundation on floor. And just keep your heart nice and buoyant. Let your breath move in deep and out long. Nice. And by lifting the knees here, what we're doing is we're inviting in the lower abdominals into the exercise. We're bringing in the hip flexors as well. But I just want you to tune into those lower abdominal belly muscles. Lovingly inviting them to the play today. Right on. Good. In 3, 2, and 1. I'll finish them up for you. Go ahead and face me, Lourdes. So here we're going to take the third squat today, which is the wide angle squat. Open up the feet fairly wide, and on this version, turn the toes out. Let's go ahead and take our hands to our hips, lift up long through the side bodies, exhale down, and inhale up. I'm going to have you open your feet a little wider. There you go. Go ahead. Exhale down and inhale up. So it's not this where the knees come over the toes. So that's why I directed Lourdes to open up her feet a little wider. As you come down to the depth of your knee bend, keep it going, Lourdes. You're doing awesome. The knees will be right over top of the ankles. Nice. Good. So find a range of motion that works for you. You may find that a certain foundation foot squat feels better than the other. As long as you're working with optimal alignment, you can push through a little bit of pain. The pain that you want to push through is the burning in the muscles. If you've got a sharp shooting pain pulsing through your body somewhere, that's not the kind of pain that you want to work through. But if you're typically living with aches and pains in your body already, you're going to potentially experience a little ache and pain as you're moving through your exercise. Keep your heels heavy on the floor. Keep your feet grounded. As you bend your knees, keep the knees, the center of the knees moving over the center of your toes. Okay, so I'm gonna continue to bring you through optimal alignment. We're gonna do 6. And as long as you're working these exercises in optimal alignment, you will eventually plow through the pain and be pain-free. But you've got to stay on this journey. It's a journey that's consistent, and I promise you it's going to reap so many benefits of freedom and beauty in your body. Last 2. Come on, Lord, let's take it down. 2. Yes, last 1. Pull the muscles of the legs up. Okay, from here, nice. Turn your feet parallel, and then slowly walk your feet back together. Oh, yeah, baby. Nicely done. So I want to make sure that you're transitioning out of these exercises slowly. That's a place that we can tend to get injured. Let's go ahead and just walk around a little bit. Walking or marching, yeah. So it's challenge yourself if you can. Start to lift those knees and bring in the breath. Breathe in deep. Breathe out long. Good. So I'm going to let her continue to move her heart rate in this way. So we're taking her into a little bit of a faster movement. Nice, Lourdes. You can relax your shoulders. Start to incorporate those arms, which will help to bring the heart rate up as well. What we just went through is 3 different squats. Squats with both feet on the floor. And that's where we're going to continue to play in this video. However, now we're going to start to add pulses, which is really going to start to tone and strengthen the legs. So let's go ahead and come back to 2 feet. We're going to bring our feet hip distance and parallel again. Let's go ahead and exhale down, inhale up. We're going to go for 10. And then on the 10th one, we're going to hold in the basement. 2, 3. Good, awesome. Drive the sits bones back, the bones that you sit on in your bottom. Drive those sits bones back, staying heavy in your heels. As you do that, your low back is going to elongate. Therapy for the low back, therapy for the hips as well. Keep the low belly lifted. Lift that low belly throughout the entirety of the exercise. Last 2. 2, and down on 1, hold. Right here, hold. Nice. And now slow little squats for 10, 9 pulses. 8. Good. Lift the belly. 6, 5, 4. Take it a little lower. 3. Play that edge at home. 2, 1. Come all the way up. Good. And right back down for the last 10. Full range. 1. All the way up. We're going to go full range here. And all the way down. 3. Nice. 4. Keep those knees as wide as the ankles. Lourdes is doing really good at that. Last 5. 4. As you come standing, get a little taller. From your hips to your armpits, lift. 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Let's go ahead and march it out. Keep those shoulders relaxed, and you can start to incorporate the arms. So in this round of squats, we're starting to up the ante. Yeah, you can feel it's more challenging than our first round of squats. And I want you to, even in the march, start to incorporate the arms. This is the peak of our practice here. This is really the part where it's starting to become more challenging. Oh yeah, beautifully done. Let's go ahead and take those feet wider. With the feet parallel and as wide as your sticky mat, let's go for 10. 1. Good. The knees stay as wide as the ankles. Stay heavy in the heels. So there's not much flexion in your ankle joint. Again, it's not this. Okay? Pretend like you're not going to bend your ankle joint at all. Of course, it'll bend a little bit. But yes, and then that drives the entire exercise back here so that we're really igniting those muscles that we want to be turning on. Thighs, hamstrings, glutes, last 2. Good. Keep your heart nice and lifted. Hold on the bottom. So lift your heart. Come down and hold your seat. Good. Lift the heart just a little bit. Think of the heart as an eyeball and go ahead and pulse it. And the eyeball should be facing forward. It shouldn't be facing down on the floor underneath you. Yes, stay heavy in your heels. Last 5. 5, it should be challenging. 4, hey, 3, 2, 1. Come on up, inhale. And 10 more. Here we go. Down. And as you come standing, pull your feet towards each other isometrically. And you'll feel these inner thigh muscles tone. Come on, Lourdes. Keep those knees as wide as your ankles, baby. Yes, there we go. Last 5 right here. 5, you should be in the burn. Get into those heels. 4, 3, 2, heavy in the heels, and 1. Nicely done. Bring your feet together. Sneak them in. And go ahead with those shoulders. What's that? Okay, so we're gonna keep the, okay, so we're gonna come out of this one with the, we're taking the wide angle squat out of this equation here. Breathe in deep, breathe out long. But we will be going through one more rounds of the close in, nice, Lourdes, of the close in feet. What we're going to be doing with this round now is incorporating the arms, okay? So incorporating the arms is going to help to make the squat not only a strength building exercise, but it's going to start to bring in a cardio element to it as well. Okay, so with the hands at the heart here, good. Open your heels just a teeny bit wider, and you can bring your feet a teeny bit closer towards each other. Nice. Exhale down, inhale up. Then let's go ahead and pull the fist to the hips. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Good. Take your fist right back to the hips. So that you actually start to integrate. Good. Keep going. Exhale down and pull them all the way back to here. Yes. Feel the difference? Mm-hmm. So then we're just tuning in. Yes. Nice. Exhale, inhale. Good. Keep those knees as wide as the ankles at home. They're going to want to, as the legs start to get fatigued, they're going to want to collapse to the middle line. So I'm asking you to hold integrity, to connect to your alignment in your body here as you follow through this challenge. Good. Go ahead and squeeze right here as you pull those arms down. So as the hands come to hips, think wide and broad through your collarbones. So the chest, the heart is open. There we go. Last 10. 9, think a little more relaxed in the arms. 8, 7, 6, 5. Nice. This brings in a whole element of coordination as well to bring in the arms in rhythm with the legs. Last 2 and 1. Okay, just keep the feet where they are. Lourdes, just incorporate the arms. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Yes, there you go, baby. So now we've taken the legs out. You can see the different quality, like her arms are just moving with more smoothness, and she's Puerto Rican, and she's got this saucy little vibe to her that she can allow herself to pull through. So I want you to bring that through, Lourdes. Inhale, exhale. Yeah, almost like you're just dancing. You're just dancing with your breath, and your arms and breath are dancing alongside of one another. Last 3. Nice. 2 and 1. Go ahead and just take a little walk with your shoulders relaxed. So what we just did there is we allowed her to create that imprint of smooth, sweet fluidity in the arms, which you saw, you probably felt was like way more turned on there when we stopped the movement of the legs, right? So now she knows the feeling of smooth, beautiful work through the arms as she's working her legs. And over time, she's going to be able to really bring that in while her legs are working too. All right, so let your knees relax. So we're going to cool it down. There we go, good. With your legs moving as if you're walking. Inhale, swoop the arms overhead. And exhale, release the hands down. One more time with the feet moving. Inhale, lift the back ribs as the arms rise. And exhale, release. Let's go ahead and bring those feet to steady. Feet nice and heavy on the earth. Inhale, lift up. Let's interlace the hands. Ground through your left leg. Stretch on over to the right. Good. Inhale, come on up. Stretch over to the left. Lourdes, I'm going to have you keep going one more time each side here. Awesome. Beautiful. Inhale up. Just opening up through those side bodies a little bit. Inhale, take the arms to the sky. Let's bring our hands to our hips. Open up your feet, outer hip distance apart again. Bend your knees and take your forearms to your thighs. From here, we're just going to tease fingertips to floor. Relax the crown of the head to the earth. I just snuck you into a forward fold. Bring your fingertips very close to your toes. If they're way out in front of you, it's going to feel like you're tumbling forward. And even here, you want to be heavy in your heels. So ground into those heels, just like we were heavy. Relax the head, one more breath. Just like we were heavy in the heels on the squats. To come out, take your forearms to your thighs. Did you get a little stretch in the back of the legs? Good. Forearm to thigh, and we're going to come up very, very slow. So take your time bringing your head back over the heart. Bring your hands to your hips. We're going to turn and hold onto a wall. At home, you can hold onto a countertop, but we're going to hold on. Okay, at the top of your stand, you may notice that the scene is a little different. Lourdes is not here, and I'm in a totally different outfit. So the camera was full, so the very end of this class got cut off, and instead of not using it, I'm making the best out of what I have, and I am going to lead you through the end of this practice together. We're going to come to the wall for a thigh stretch. So holding onto a wall or holding onto a counter, we're going to go ahead and take a hold of the top of one foot, spread your toes, lift your chest, and take a couple deep breaths here, opening up the front of your quad. If even reaching back to take your quad is not happening for you, you can get a belt and strap it around your foot and take hold of that belt. Go ahead and release. We're going to switch sides. So I thought it was pretty appropriate to just go ahead and finish this practice up with you on my own. Really just to encourage you that to keep following through with your goals, your fitness goals. Even if you are feeling less than perfect, like things aren't totally perfect in your body or totally perfect in your schedule, let's come to 2 feet. Just show up and make it happen and follow it all the way through. With your feet heavy, inhale, swoop your arms overhead. Exhale, release down. And I promise you, with that perspective, inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, release. Wrap your arms around you. That with that perspective, you'll continue to flourish. You'll continue to excel. And you will find yourself in remarkable places. But it's you showing up for you consistently and following all the way through, that's going to enable you to live a life of your dreams. Lourdes followed through with me, but our video camera failed. And I'm so grateful for her. I'm grateful that she's here sharing these practices with us as well. So though she didn't finish this up with us on camera, she did when we were working together, and I just want to shout her out a big thank you. I thank you for being here, for following through. We are on our way to remarkable places, and I'm stoked we're doing it together. Namaste.